What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to add your MetaHuman inside your Unreal Engine project. So maybe you have made one and you want to figure out how to put it in and use it. So when you try to connect the MetaHuman, it's all in different parts. Okay, so you got to add like the shirt, the pants, and the feet and the head, and I think the body of it too. So we're all going to be doing that in C++, and we're going to be also retargeting the animation starter pack to that as well. So we got to do a little bit of retargeting as well. And then, but yeah, that would be it. So stick around for the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so what we're going to do is import our MetaHuman to our project. Now to do so, we're going to need to go to Quixel Bridge. This allows you to add and actually look at some cool assets that they have. It's all free. So what you're going to need to do is add your account, and then you're going to have to download it. So you connect that to Unreal Engine, and then you want to go over to your edit, and then we're going to head over to your plugins, and then go over to Quixel Bridge, and then you should be able to enable it here. And also, I don't know if I was saying, but I'm gonna also leave a link for MetaHuman so you can create that as well. Okay, so we're going to import our MetaHuman into the level. What we're going to do is click content, and then we're going to go to Quixel Bridge. And then once you get inside, you're going to have to sign in on the top right here. And then you should see a list come out called MetaHumans, and whatever you have created is going to pop up right here. And then you're going to click on the character that you want to add, and then it's going to say download here, and then you want to add it after, and you go also pick what kind of quality you want for that, and then that will be it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our component. So we're going to head into the character, and then we're going to head to the header file. What I'm going to do is create a public section right here, and then what we're going to do is make a class for our component. So what does class mean? Class means class is forward declaring. So basically we're telling the compiler like, hey, don't worry, this class exists, it just doesn't need the header right now. So that's what that means, because if you don't add this, you might get a weird error for the component. So we're going to put skeletal mesh component, and then we're going to add a pointer leading to the mesh address, which is going to be called face, and then we're going to put semicolon. And then what I'm going to do is I want to add a U property so this be able to be visible inside the blueprint. So I'm going to put U property, edit anywhere, comma, and it's going to be inside of a category, which is going to be called components. Now, so since we got that, now I'm going to Control C and then Control V to copy and paste that, so it'd be way much faster. And then I'm going to just name this one torso. Then the next one's going to be legs, and then next is going to be feet. Alright, so after we get that, let's head over to the constructor inside of the CPP file. This is called the constructor right here. And then we're right here, what you can do is define all of your floats and variables and set the values. Okay, so we're about to set the classes of our components right over here. So first one we're going to do is face equals create default subobject, and then it's going to ask us what kind of object it is going to be. It's going to be a use skeletal mesh components, and then we're gonna, it's asking for a name for it, so we're going to put text, and it's going to be called face, the variable that we made right here. Okay, and then we're going to put semicolon at the end of that. And then next up, we're going to be setting up attachment to that. So we're going to be attaching it to the mesh thing. So we're going to put face is set up attachment. There we go. And then we're going to be attaching it to the mesh. So it's called get mesh. Okay. So we got that. So if you want to, like, say, attach it to the torso, you would do torso, you know. Don't put this right here, because only the get mesh returns that. So, okay. Next up is the torso. It's the same thing. What I'm gonna do for much faster, I'm gonna click Control C, and then I'm gonna Control V that, and just name it torso. Just make sure you put that in. Make sure you just replace it. If you get any errors, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna do that same for the legs and the feet, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so next up we're going to do is adding the includes for this skeleton mesh that we have made. So we're going to add it right here. We're going to do is hashtag include, and then it's in components slash u skeletal mesh. I think it's skeletal, not a u. I'm about to see right here. We can also check inside the documentation, which I'm going to show you real quick. So inside the documentation, just I'm gonna leave this in the description as well. So if you're ever trying to look for includes, we would search it right here, and then head inside the documentation, and we can search up like U skeletal mesh. Make sure you put components, and then you will see the U skeletal mesh right here. And also you just scroll down, then you're gonna see the include right here. So I was right. No, I was wrong. It's not the U. It was a skeletal mesh. Okay, so there you go. And then we shouldn't get no errors. Everything should be good. I'm gonna compile it. Make sure you close your editor first, then compile, because you will get a weird bug and it's not gonna show the components. Okay, so after all that's compiled, we're going to take a look at our character, and then we're going to see all the components. As you see, it's routed to the get mesh, which is this. And if you're trying to attach it like whatever you want, skeletal mesh to a component you made, you can also by typing the name, and then you should get the same results like that. So what we're going to do is for the mesh, we're going to put the body on here, and then on the face, we're going to put the character's face, which should be all the way at the bottom. There we go. And then next is going to be the torso. Then I'm just put the shirt. Then the legs is going to be slacks. All this should automatically join up together. So thanks to that. So there we go. And then the boots fits on just well. Now next up, now you're probably looking at it like, oh, where's our hair? What are we going to do for that part? That part's really easy. We're going to head back over to the content folder, and then we're going to click the MetaHumans where you download it, and then we're going to head to the character's name, and then you should see the BP character. So we're just going to steal it off from here. I'm going to click the hair and the eyebrows and eyelashes because that's all I want. If you got a beard or mustache, you can also take that. So I'm going to hold shift and select all of them, and then right click, and then we're going to copy it. Then we're going to head over to our character and right click the face, and then I'm going to click paste. And then that should be charted. We want that to be uncharted, so it'd be all separate. And then I'm going to grab all three of them and drag it over to the face. Then click compile. And then everything should work just like that. Okay, so next up is retargeting the animation starter pack to the MetaHuman. So we're going to head over to Epic Games and then the Unreal Engine 4 Marketplace. And then we're going to search for the animation starter pack. And then we're going to come down here to the price. We're just going to click free, and then you should see it right over here. We're going to click it, and then we're going to add it to the project I already have. So make sure you select the Unreal Engine 4.26 because there's no Unreal Engine 5 version if you are using that. But yeah, so I'm going to close this down, and then I'm going to head over to the animation starter pack folder. And then we're going to select any animation right here so I could just access the skeleton real quick right here. There we go. Hold on, where's it at? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the Retarget Manager. If you do not see this, you can click the window up here, and then you should see it right over here. And also, if you don't see a skeleton tree, you can also do so right there. Okay, or right here also. So I'm going to click select rig, and I'm going to select humanoid rig. I accidentally messed with it, but you want to select humanoid rig for that. And in all this, you just leave it alone, and in the skeleton tree, yeah. And also, if you want to see this, you just click this, and you will show this option right here, because we're about to use that in a minute. So I'm gonna head over to my BP character. No, that's not it right here. and I head over to the mesh and select the body so I can access the skeleton. There it is. Should be a piece of pants. And then I'm gonna go to preview mesh, and then I'm gonna just select the preview character, and then it should look like this. Apply to asset. Awesome. And then we're going to do the same thing, select rig and select humanoid rig, so they be both the same, so we can access the retargeting. Okay, so what we're going to do right here is, you see spine 1, spine 2, spine 3. It's not matched with the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin, so we got to match that up. So what we're going to do right here is spine 1 is going to be spine 2, spine 2 is going to be spine 3, and then spine 3 is going to be spine 4. So once you got that, we're going to click save, and then we're going to head over to the skeleton tree. Oh, okay, reset it. So now we're going to go head over to skeleton tree, show retargeting options, and then right under spine 1, I'm going to just right click it and recursive set translation retargeting skeleton. What this would do was set all the animations to skeleton. If you leave that how it was before, your character is going to look like a monster. It's going to look really weird. So we don't want that to happen. We want all the animations except this the pelvis and the root. Those got to stay animation. Those two. So I'm going to scroll down, make sure you do a check. You don't want it all messed up. Look right here. We got to right click and then do it again. All of them been set to skeleton. Nice. And then we got more right here. There we go. And then don't forget the last one down here. And there we go. That all looks good. So I'm going to click save. Head over to the Retarget Manager. And we're going to go modify the pose. And then we're going to select this right here. And then we're going to type retarget. Okay. And then we're going to click import and use current pose. Okay, so next up we're going to do is click save, and then that should be all right here. We got that, and then all we got to do is head over to the map, the content browser, and then we're going to pick an animation we want to be retargeted. If you want to use all these animations, you can do so by clicking the top one and then hold shift and click the last one, and then we'll get them all like that. Or just click it and click Control A, then you will select everything as well. So I just want a couple animations so I can show you guys. So I'm gonna just click, we could do these 3 animations right here. So I'm gonna click retarget. We're gonna right click them, retarget animation assets, duplicate anim assets and retarget. That's what we want. So we're gonna select the MetaHuman and then click change, and then we're gonna select the folder we wanted in and click OK. Then we're gonna do retarget there, and then we're gonna head over here, and then we should see the animations that have been retargeted. Everything looks perfectly normal right here. So this is just the equipment, and then I'm gonna just head over to that. There we go, fire weapon. So everything seems to look fine. I don't see no body mess ups around here. Everything looks good. But anyways, if you guys encounter any problems during this video, let me know down in the comments. But till then, if y'all guys have any recommendations of what I should do next video, let me know. And also, I was thinking about doing some cool health and hunger and thirst, like a little survival game, like a little survival series. So if y'all guys want to see that, hit the like button. And also support the channel by subscribing and the bell if you guys want to see upcoming videos. But till then, I'll see you guys in the next video.